So you're going to catch it, Jimmy, and open up this way and throw it, okay?
The thing that impresses me the most about this team is I think that they're starting to figure out what it takes to compete at the highest level and to be a successful program in terms of winning lacrosse games. And it started in the fall with ours, guys. Is by far the best off-season that we've had in terms of our fall practices, the 15 practices that we had, the one scrimmage. We were competitive. We worked extremely hard. And our mindset, each and every player on our team worked hard, and it showed. Our guys got in the weight room, they conditioned. I think when we came back in January, we were at a much higher level than we've ever been since I've been here, and that can only help us. And so we're excited about our preparation leading in to the spring season. And because of that preparation, I think we're ahead of the game in terms of where we are as a team and cohesiveness and practice level and intensity in practice. Defense, offensive schemes, we're way ahead of things. And a lot of that is the preparation in the fall, but also a lot of it is we have some experience. We have senior-laden group. We've got a heavy junior-laden group. We've only lost probably 4 or 5 guys over the last 3 years. The attack position, we think that we're very talented there. Unfortunately, we're not as deep as we'd like to be. And it's highlighted by Malik Pedrosa. Malik, his freshman year, was Rookie of the Year in our conference. Last year as a sophomore was first-team all-conference. He's been our leading scorer the last 2 years. And he's a very talented, athletic attackman that carries the ball awfully well, and we like to have the ball in his stick. Alex Beard has really developed over the last 2 years. I think as a freshman, Alex, when we talk about him being a little bit more of a perimeter player, he's gotten stronger and he's gotten bigger, and now he's attacking the goal, and he fits well on the right side, Malik being the left-hander. And Alex has done a really nice job of developing into a pretty solid attackman for us. And then Matt Roop is more of an inside guy for us. We've worked on his carrying ability, and he's gotten better at that. We don't want to, limit him to just an inside player with the way we run our offense. So we've worked on him in terms of carrying the ball and being a strong right-handed dodger. But he's an outstanding finisher. He's worked on his shooting game. So the 3 of them now have 2 years under their belt as starters, and so they have some cohesiveness and they work well together, and we're excited to have all 3 of them back. But then we have Ty Fosnot, a senior who's also been with the program for the 3 years that we've been in existence, and he's developed his game. His skill level is much better than it was when he first got here. He brings a lot of energy and a lot of grit and toughness to his game. He hustles, he rides well. So we think he's somebody we can put in there if we have to spell one of our attackmen. Yeah, well, the Scott Sutton, being he's another senior, and I'm not sure how many ground balls he had, but he had to be in the top 10 in the country, and he was a first-team all-conference player for us. You can see the development of his game in a different way. As a freshman for us, he ran a lot of offense, and his face-off game was decent, but not where it is at this point in time. And then he's developed more as the years have gone on as just a true face-off kid for us. And he's just done an unbelievable job. I mean, obviously in the sport of lacrosse, if you can get possession of the ball, you're going to have a lot more chances to score. So Scott's been just outstanding for us in that area. The long poles, 2 specialists there. I mean, Ryan Lanigan, I think he's one of the better kids in our conference. He runs the field extremely well. He's worked on his game between the lines. He's a ground ball man. He can attack the goal. He can shoot the ball. Midfields, we've gotten a lot deeper, which we've had to over the years in terms of recruiting. We've got a first midfield group. I would call it our first midfield group. Probably will be Jordan Mayer, Ian Schmid, and Andrew Dennison. Those guys have worked very well together. Ian is one of our seniors. He started on attack his freshman year, was our leading scorer, I believe, that first year. And then he's developed into a nice midfielder for us, has the ability to dodge from behind, dodge from up top. He's got pretty good vision. we're going to have to work with him a little bit defensively because with the new rules, there's no horns, and so some of these middies are going to have to stay on the field a little bit longer. Jordan Mayer is as athletic a player as we have on our team. He's got tremendous speed. He can get up and down the field. He's very aggressive and can play defense if he has to. And then Andrew Dennison I think has been a player in the preseason that has probably played the best for us out there. He's gotten a lot more confidence. He's been injured a little bit his first couple of years, and he's back now, and he's shooting the ball well. He's dodging extremely well. The best part about Andrew is he's learned from his mistakes. We've taught him, some things that he had to work on to become a better player, and he's done those things. So we're expecting big things from Andrew. Defensively, we've got 3 seniors back that have all seen significant amount of time: Mike Hall, Jason Doherty, and Ian Repko. And they're all in the mix right now in terms of whether they're going to start or not for us this year. But they've got experience. They've got not only practice experience but game experience, and have helped develop our program to where it is right now. Andrew Kruder is a first-team All-Conference player. He's an aggressive defender. Certainly, we like to put him on the opposing attackman, the best attackman on the opposing team, and he's done an outstanding job there. Steve, another one of our seniors that have hung in there with us, and we've used him primarily as a defensive midfielder, and we'll do that again this year with Steve when we can get our offensive people out in transition game, get Steve in the game to play defense for us. We'll use him on wings on face-off. He's been outstanding there and has really developed into somebody that we feel can get the ball off the ground. Goalies right now, we have 2 juniors. Mike Moles started for us last year, and Kevin Crazley was pushing him all year long. Both juniors, and both do a very nice job. And right now we're going to go into the preseason saying that both of these guys are going to compete for the starting position. Mike certainly started all of last year for us, and Kevin got in periodically during the season and has some experience under his belt. But those 2 are going to compete all fall or all spring, early part. We all have a scrimmage, and they'll both play significant amount in the scrimmage, and then we'll make a determination as to who our starter is. Mike obviously has game experience, has been through a lot of big games, so that's going to benefit and help him. But Kevin's worked extremely hard on his game, and he's fitter than he's ever been. So we think both of those guys can do a good job for us.